Hi there, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're all doing well. We've just stepped into Venus Retrograde today, October 5th. That's when I'm filming this right here. And of course, depending on where it is you reside in the world, there could be a little bit of a shift in timing of when Venus goes retrograde exactly. I decided to do a special little series here for everyone, all the 12 signs, to see how the energies will be moving through for this particular Venus retrograde period. And that's going to be about the 5th of October leading up into the 16th, even the 18th of November. Okay, so let's see here what will be in store for each of the signs, energetically moving through. And always remember that, energy is fluid and it may resonate a few days before exactly when a time sets in, and a few days after. You may find even that, energies can fluctuate months and weeks prior or after. Always take it as you will. Timing can be different for everyone, even years. So let's get right into it here for everyone. And also keep in mind that there's so many factors in the birth chart, that can influence how a certain energy is moving through our birth chart and what it is that, let's say, we're channeling or experiencing at a certain time. So, and it's always a matter of perception, so take it as you will. And I'm back to mention this as well, right before we jump in here. Venus, speaks to matters of love, art, partnership, harmony, beauty, finances as well, material assets, goods, hobbies, and talents as well. So wherever it is that, let's say, Venus sits in your personal chart, there could be a focus on how these energies may be moving through. You may want to watch your Venus sign. You may find that it resonates a whole lot with matters of love, art, partnership, harmony, beauty, again, finances, so on and so forth, material assets and goods. You may find during the retrograde period that the energy is related to, again, wherever it is that your Venus is sitting in your personal chart, even by way of house or planetary influence and placement, sign, so on and so forth, can be coming full circle in a certain way. Back around the mountain, you may be meeting people from the past, certain experiences from the past may be sort of bubbling up again for review in some kind of way, similar to retrograde of Mercury, but speaking to Venusian topics and concepts. Let's get on with it here for you. All signs here. We're going to be going briefly through each one of you, and we'll start here. Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to y'all here. We're here with your Venus retrograde period reading. So exciting. Thank you all so much for your dear patience with it. It's been busy. So thank you so much again for your patience. Dear Aquarius, let's get right up and out. You're out with your own card, the Fool. Okay. The Three Cups in reverse. Okay. We're not messing around here. Okay. I'm getting, it's like if you've been thinking of presenting something in a certain way, I'm hearing with a certain group of people, and it's like if they haven't been following through, I'm hearing showing up. I'm hearing for the doctor's call, you're like, I am going to be walking into the operating room myself, whatever that may mean for a number of you, and not necessarily literal, but there being perhaps a focus on what it is you really, and I was getting this energy for you, Aquarius, as I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera. I was getting this feeling of you wanting to be very proactive with how it is that you make a certain direction, a certain decision really known in a very clear way. And I'm seeing you wanting also to have a very important conversation, as you may feel it, something you've been waiting for a long time. It may speak to, let me tune in for you right here. I just caught sight of the Ace of Wands. You may want to be communicating with someone about, this is for a number of you, I'm hearing the number 27 and 17. There may be a focus on for a number of you, wanting to sort of gauge somebody else's interests, in a certain way. And I'm seeing you wanting to perhaps even, this energy came through for Scorpio, the Scorpio reading. The desire perhaps to almost gauge someone's reaction. I'm hearing also perhaps their temperament, wanting to sort of see how they react to things, yes, and the Ace of Pentacles coming through. As it pertains to a certain topic, for a number of you, I'm getting that this can also be related to marriage, children, and it's like, I want to see, what do they actually think about that? And to gauge that, I'm hearing say their higher name. Whatever that may mean for you, the High Priestess coming through. I'm hearing though here specifically, say my name when no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. Na, na, na. Say my name. Na, na, na. Okay, the Moon coming through. This is the card associated with Scorpio and the Major Arcana. there could be a focus on how it is that you are directing the conversation by way of what you are communicating. And I'm seeing it as like there being certain things and you being very much in control of this conversation, Aquarius. I'm hearing it for you. I'm hearing Gemini here strongly. This may be a debate, as you may feel it as well, with yourself as well. Take it as you will. It could be taken, interpreted, perceived in a number of ways. But I'm seeing you like being in control of the process of translation of what it is that you would like to communicate. And I'm seeing you again having perhaps even information that you would like to share, but the question is like almost like what is it that I'm hearing? One also I'm hearing set the terms as, and this is the sort of feeling Aquarius I'm getting. It's like if you're thinking of proposing a certain concept, I'm hearing specifically even of marriage. It's like, well, how is it that I even want to say that word? It's like, do I want to say, I'm hearing that song again. Say my name, when no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you if you ain't running game. Say my name, da 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 da, na 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 na, running game. I'm hearing find a solution here. I'm hearing that works outside of I'm hearing solution itself. Very interesting. I'm hearing that you find, I'm hearing in the space that is deliberate. Very interesting. It's almost like there's something that you want to present to someone. I'm seeing it as almost like there being a frame around what it is, even a box around what it is you want to present. The feeling is almost like what exactly is not actually related or determined by what is being I'm hearing communicated through this experience. I'm hearing also this conversation. For a number of you, I'm hearing you're not speaking between the lines, you're bleeding between the lines, whatever that may mean. For you, the Ace of Swords right over the moon. Somebody's getting ready to communicate something that has been, it's like this. I'm seeing you like looking at someone blowing up a balloon, and you're like it's that feeling when you're watching someone blow a balloon and where it gets to the very, very, very tail end of the balloon itself, and the last bit of air is filling it in, and you're looking at this person like blowing it in, and you're like, is it gonna pop right there? No, right there. It's gonna pop right there. I bet you. And you're like looking around, and everybody's looking at you, and you're like, I'm telling you guys, it's gonna pop. Okay, I'm hearing you. Watch me. I'm hearing also. I'm hearing run myself out. The Hangman in reverse. There's something that's really like I'm seeing. Three of Swords coming through over the Hangman. I'm seeing you like Eight of Wands coming through, mirroring the Hangman. Father of Swords mirroring the Eight of Wands. I'm seeing you, Aquarius. I'm hearing Aries. Take it as you will. The Five of Wands here right next to the Father of Swords. I'm seeing you really contemplating various resources, mediums by which you want to sort of maneuver around this. I'm hearing very otherwise serious conversations. You may feel it. It's like, how do I let them know? I'm hearing that they've got. I'm hearing a tarantula on their backpack. Oh my gosh, Aquarius. Always take it as you will, okay? But the Hermit in reverse, mirroring the Three of Swords. I'm hearing. Did she just say tarantula hang? Yeah, okay. Something's going on here, guys. I'm not sure. The Eight of Wands, okay? Perhaps being a focus here in terms of what you want to surprise someone with the news of. It's like, it's not feeling good again. I'm seeing you like looking at someone, and they've got something that's like either hanging off of their backpack. I'm hearing train as well. I'm hearing transmission. I'm hearing transformer, whatever that may mean, in particular for a number of you. I'm seeing it as like a piece of machinery as well for a number of you, and it's like they've got something that doesn't look right. I'm hearing specifically hanging off of that thing, and how do I want to translate this message? And I'm hearing that song, we're going home, tell the world that I'm going home, and the world sits at the very apex of your reading, Aquarius, right next to the Ace of Cups. I'm feeling like Irish. I'm hearing roots, lineage, heritage here with the World, and the Ace of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles. I'm seeing like, I'm hearing Celtic here, Celtic with the Ten of Pentacles and the Son of Pentacles. Like someone has an Irish accent here. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, or has been involved in I'm hearing in an environment. I'm hearing with a suit and tie that's been tailored. I'm hearing specifically in Ireland, like something to do with, I'm hearing I'm hearing Houdini as well here, the world and the moon. There is perhaps a focus on what is being tapped into across, I'm hearing timelines, I'm hearing lifelines as well, what may be coming back around the mountain, perhaps even tapping into previous, I'm hearing sources of information, whatever that may mean particularly for a number of you. There's some major, I'm hearing awakening though, in whatever way that may be meant for you in particular, or someone else, or someone in your midst. For a number of you may be reconnecting with, I'm hearing Harry Potter, okay? I'm hearing Harold as well. I'm hearing Honey Pie. Okay, let us pull some more cards out. Before we do, I'm beckoning to keep the cards here in this way. 1 second, Aquarius, 1 second. Something else wants to come through here for you. Okay. I'm hearing we're getting things. I'm hearing under control here. I'm hearing they're starting to wear their seatbelt here with the Father of Pentacles. For a number of you, if you've been, for a number of you, I'm getting that this is someone you work with or somebody who you are associated with in some kind of way. I'm hearing market potential. I'm hearing maker. It's like they make I'm hearing clothing, whatever that, they may be like your tailor, whatever that may mean for you. And that being applied in a literal way, perhaps for a number of you, but again, take it as you will. It's like I'm hearing I'm just caught in their seams though, whatever that may, you may be like in some sort of, again, business partnership in some kind of way, maybe related to an Aries here for a number of you. I'm hearing who doesn't really know, I'm hearing which stone to throw into the lake. I'm hearing to skip the farthest here. I'm hearing with the heartbeat of the venture. I'm hearing moment. It's almost like they're trying to come to terms with what they feel about this or what they want to present about this. And it's happening right around here. This, I'm hearing full moon in Aries, very interesting, associated with the Fool. That full moon in Aries has passed. That was in technically, and of course, time and space are an illusion, right? It's like, where are we actually standing is where we perhaps stopped standing. I'm hearing also walking, whatever that may mean, particularly for a number of you, Becca, to mention in that way. Can be taken, perceived, and interpreted a number of ways, Aquarius, but I'm seeing here the full moon in Aries. It's very interesting because the full moon in Aries has technically passed, right? If we're looking at the calendar, but, and it was right around the tail end of September, around the 24th. I'm hearing ghost, whatever that may mean, particularly for a number of you. I'm hearing post-shadow period, pre-shadow period. There could be some, okay, let me say it in this way. On the calendar that I have on my board right now, I have a calendar that is written out for October. And on the 15th of October is where I had previously written full moon in Aries, where it was the 24th. So let me say it in this way. On the 24th of the last calendar that I had up here, where it said 24, and full moon in Aries, now it's aligned and overlapping with the 15th of October. So, but I left full moon in Aries. So there could be something in some kind of way that maybe you were experiencing or opening up. I'm hearing book, childhood chapter, right around the 24th of the full moon period in September. The 24th of September, the full moon period in Aries, and that is, let's say, now going to be getting ready for public presentation, I'm hearing specifically, or a brand new start here. There is a focus, again, though, on what it is that you may be choosing as perhaps the performer of the performance. It's like if you're, let's say, even thinking of financing or bringing someone on board to make a certain message really... like mesmerizing. I'm hearing as well for a number of years, like how do we captivate the audience? I'm hearing Houdini again. It's like I'm seeing someone who maybe it's almost like they're holding a really big event, a really big party, and they are hiring someone to I'm hearing marry the event to the let me tune in for Aquarius. I'm getting here, there's a focus. The Father of Pentacles I'm seeing be associated with the Six of Cups that's rolled out as well. Right next to the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. The Son of Cups in reverse, which is sitting right above here, the Six of Cups. Looking back at what the Fool is going to do. I'm hearing, what the hell is he going to do? Whatever that may mean. I'm hearing he as well. Can be however gender, but take it as you will. The Son of Cups, you may be dealing with a water sign. I'm hearing fire sign as well. They've got fire. I'm hearing, don't you doubt how they show their love. I'm hearing when they're in love, they lick their lips a few times. Whatever that may mean. In particular for you, okay? Someone who really... I'm hearing has a ferocious, fiery nature in certain ways, but I'm hearing finds the right time to sort of like I'm seeing it as like to I'm hearing specifically to share that energy. I'm hearing also that emotion. I'm seeing it as being really related to what they feel on an emotional level. They're being in some kind of way Aquarius here, perhaps, but I'm hearing Aries here strongly. It could be somebody who has strong Aries in their chart. Somebody who, like, really, I'm hearing feels a lot, but finds the time to feel those feelings through. It's like, okay, I have this emotion, but I'm going to package it. I'm hearing for dispatch. I'm hearing through this letter on this day, through this, I'm hearing type of lovemaking, whatever that may mean for you. I'm hearing also love style. And this person might be super dynamic. Aquarius, if you're dealing with someone who's got a lot of water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm hearing Aries again, though. Aries is like, don't forget, I'm hearing at the end of the day, the ram that will ram into the room with my rowdy, I'm hearing ass, I'm hearing behavior as well. Whatever that may mean for a number of you. It's like this feeling of like a certain temperament that may have, I'm hearing certain, I'm hearing a series, I'm hearing sequences of events even through which they're like shared through. It's almost like, it's like this individual can have a really dynamic, I'm hearing, version of themselves that they share with you in different sort of situations at different times. I'm hearing, but yet again, I'm hearing they are the emperor. I'm hearing I'm hearing the goose that is loose every now and then, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm hearing to make the chase fun, whatever, in whatever way that may mean for you. I'm seeing though, like there being perhaps a focus on how somebody is channeling a certain emotion, or also I'm hearing relative to you, take it as you will, perhaps who may be also representing someone or a certain emotion from a certain point in time. This may be I'm hearing spirit for a number of you, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm hearing ghost, take it as you will. Always a matter of perception, not necessarily in any particular way. Right, Aquarius, always a matter of interpretation. I'm hearing Capricorn here with the Father of Pentacles. They want to know, I'm hearing, who you walk this line with and who's going to be financing it. Okay, I'm hearing there's a focus on how it is that they are going to be making this movie with you. The Father of Pentacles mirroring the Fool. There could be someone who's, and I'm getting this feeling for you, Aquarius. I was meditating on your energy before I turned the camera on. I was getting this feeling of like, again, wanting to present something, feeling that what it is that you're going to eventually present is going to have, I'm hearing a few shoelaces that are to be tied on the shoe. And it's like, I'm seeing it as like multiple even avenues or directions that you can take on in communicating something. I'm seeing that you maybe also, I'm hearing using someone or another. I'm hearing store here with the Ace of Swords in reverse, Emperor upright. It's like, what is going to be the front end of the I'm hearing also the format to how it is that what we communicate about is actually going to be carried through. And for a number of you, I'm almost saying like, do I want to like, I'm hearing ghost write it. I'm hearing specifically for a number, do I want to ghost write it, whatever that may mean for you here related to the Fool. I'm hearing whip it good, da 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 da, da 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 with the Fool. I'm hearing they're funny, but they are I'm hearing fucking awesome as well. Take it as you will. I'm saying that there's perhaps someone who's really I'm hearing like awed by you, specifically Aquarius. It's like this person is so, I'm hearing that song by Whitney Houston. This came through in the Gemini reading. Okay, Whitney Houston was all through the Gemini reading. I'm hearing bounce. What's that song? Jump around. but I'm hearing bounce. I'm hearing baby bounce here with the Fool as well. This came through as well. Anyways, I'm hearing this song. I get so emotional, baby. Every time I think of you, I get so emotional, baby. I believe that's why Whitney Houston. It's like someone I'm hearing sees you as a goddess. I'm hearing specifically. It's like they look at the layers. I'm hearing that they can love you through. Even I'm hearing as like what it is that they may see as a potential. I'm hearing father here, whatever that may be for you. And it's like I'm hearing they completely, I'm hearing fall apart. I'm hearing specifically. I'm hearing a song as well. It's tearing at my heart. Well, okay. Whoa. So the focus here, Aquarius, I'm getting it for you. It's like there's something but they don't want to fully like move into that space with you. I'm hearing in their heart. I'm hearing in their mind, emotionally, because it really like I'm hearing it rocks their world, and I'm hearing it as a song. Like every word that I'm saying is like I'm hearing it as a song. It's like that song by Michael Jackson, You Rock My World, da 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 da. It's like I'm telling you, there is a fantasy land here going on. I'm hearing specifically, take it as you will, be it this individual's energy, be it your own, be it something that you are seeing to create as well. And there may be focus on a community that you really have your eye on, Aquarius. This is something that you have really, I'm hearing, emotionalized. Again, I'm hearing, I get so emotional, baby. Every time I think of you, I get so I'm hearing, when is it though that we cut through the ribbon and start eating the cake? I'm hearing together. Again, I'm hearing here with the Six of Cups, the Nine of Cups. There's a focus on, and if you're dealing with someone who's got a lot of water on their chart, or somebody who I'm hearing is a Gemini as well, take it as you will, there is a focus on what it is that you want to actually create together. And I'm seeing it as there having been such, I'm hearing a heat wave of passion and emotion that is now sort of being like, okay, we were waiting for the I'm hearing for the ride to culminate, whatever the name took for him. So it as a wave that has been ascending and is now sort of culminating and cascading down. I'm seeing it as like you looking at, I'm hearing from the future perspective, very interesting, at what will eventually be riding into the move that you want to make. And I'm seeing you on this coastline. I'm hearing Harry Styles, whatever the name took for. It's so hot here right now. 1 second, Aquarius. I'm gonna turn the heat down. Not sure why the heat is on. Okay. Oh my goodness. It's like there's something, Aquarius. It's like I'm hearing, I don't need to even I'm hearing communicated. I'm hearing in ways that don't that don't I'm hearing move me emotionally. It's like there's a focus on how it is that you are, I'm hearing, motivated by the emotion to take on a certain action. The feeling, again, that I'm getting for you, Aquarius, is that it's like this feeling, yet again, I'm seeing you like on the coastline, and you're looking at, I'm hearing the future, whatever that may be for you, at this wave that's sort of cascading down and rolling in. I'm hearing rolling in the deep. I'm telling you, it's like every word is a song. Somebody is like listening to a playlist. I'm hearing mega mix. I'm hearing channel chapter, whatever that means for a number of you. And they may be channeling certain emotions as well from the past. I'm hearing singer-songwriters. I'm hearing also the future. Very interesting. They may be connecting certain timelines in some kind of way as it relates to a certain creative medium as well. Somebody may be a big-time musician here. Okay. I'm hearing with a voice that screams Whitney, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm hearing also sings Whitney, all the way back to Houston. I'm hearing... I'm hearing back. I'm hearing Barack as well, whatever that, Obama, take it as you will, whatever that may mean for number of you. Again, and I'm seeing here Washington, D.C. with the Six of Cups. Okay, some stuff coming through here, Aquarius. But let's get onto it here for you with the Six of Cups in the night. I'm seeing it again as something coming, I'm hearing, being dispatched into the future. And it's like I'm hearing Michael Jackson. I mean, another day, cause we got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm in the to change his ways. I just woke up kind of not too long ago, Aquarius, so if I sound sort of frog-like right now, don't be startled. Okay. You've been singing for like 20 minutes and you tell us now. Okay. Nonetheless, the Six of Cups, though, again, here, Aquarius, I'm hearing there's a track, I'm hearing that has been timed through time emotionally. I'm seeing the number 3 being a focus here. I'm seeing it as almost like steps and stages. Someone may have been married 3 times, I'm seeing this specifically, or renewed their vows 3 times. There's a focus perhaps for a number of you, perhaps a specific message coming through, but then you got here 3 of Pentacles as well. There's a focus on, and I'm seeing for a number of you, this is expected. It's almost like we're going to get, I'm hearing engaged, I'm hearing in 3 steps. It's like we saw each other, we met each other, and then we merged. Whatever that means. We saw each other, we married, and then we made, I'm hearing, a home, a house together, whatever that may mean for a number of you. I'm seeing, yet again, it's like something in terms of like, I'm hearing staged intervals of access as well to a certain, I'm hearing discussion as well. I'm hearing here strongly for a number of you. Now, you've got here, again, a focus as I'm seeing you on this coastline, you're looking at the future in some kind of way. I'm hearing as it emotionally evolves through, I'm hearing time and space, take it as you will, perhaps through a process that has been cyclical. I'm hearing here with the Father of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. I'm hearing Father of Cups so as well. There could be a focus on who may have a certain dimension that they I'm hearing going to be explaining for a review, but the feeling is yet again that you feel like you're watching a story, Aquarius, like unfold. And this may be the energy of another. I'm seeing masking, demasking. I'm hearing the masculinity, whatever that may mean for you. I'm hearing complex, complicated, take it as you will, the 3 of Swords here. There could be focus on perhaps also a certain, I'm hearing Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I'm hearing Brock Mueller as well. Success. There could be a focus on the storyline itself that is. I'm hearing grass here. Grassroots with the Emperor. Somewhat. I'm hearing supervised. I'm hearing supervisional, like something. I'm hearing supervisional treatment with the Emperor and the 3 Swords. Okay. Nonetheless, there's a focus here, Aquarius. Again, I'm seeing it as like, what is going to be riding in? I'm hearing on the emotional wave of this asset train, whatever that may mean for you. The 9 of Cups up right. There being a focus on division. I'm hearing acid, whatever that may mean for you. Acid train. Take it as you will. It's like there's something always take it as you will, right? Not necessarily in any particular way, but there's a focus on what has been considered as a possibility in your mind's eye vision that you realize is now, I'm hearing, going to be cut from the chase itself. I'm hearing loose. I'm hearing footloose. Not these old songs coming through. Is it because it's Venus retrograde partly? Okay, it could be so many reasons, right? But there being a focus here on what I'm hearing you get so emotional about. I'm almost seeing like 2 individuals like talking to each other by way of singing to each other, and that's how it is that perhaps in a certain way they screen. I'm hearing also the events that they're going to be experiencing. Very interesting. It's almost like when we channel, I'm hearing our emotions in this way. I'm hearing emotionally, then, or even creatively, we then find a form of self-expression that can be actually heard. I'm hearing through the grapevine. I'm hearing that song, da 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 da, da 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 da. Say a little prayer for you. Say a little prayer for you or me. Say a little prayer for me. Oh, okay. Aquarius. If anybody knows the name of these songs, please comment them. I believe that's by Aretha Franklin. Okay. I'm hearing Borealis. I'm hearing Aurealis as well. A-U-R-A. There could be a focus here, and always, again, a matter of perspective. But I'm hearing there's a focus on, I'm hearing the transmitting here with the Nine of Cups. There could be a focus on channeling as well. Okay. Now, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Cups here, the Four of Wands. There's something that you've expected to ride itself through, yet again, to meet you here. I'm hearing meet and greet with the Fool and the Son of Cups. A focus on who is going to be presenting a certain, I'm seeing it as like proposal. I'm seeing it as like, and I'm seeing this as a negotiation for a number of you, and not necessarily in a physical based or public way, or professional way. I'm seeing it as like, what are they going to first offer me with? It's like, I want to see when we step into that. I'm hearing conversation room. I'm hearing also classroom. I'm hearing conservatory as well. What is it that they're going to sort of open me up as? It's like, is this my best friend? Is this my boyfriend? Or is this my beloved? I'm hearing brother. Take it as you will. Whatever that may mean in particular for you. And I'm seeing you like wanting to sort of gauge how it is a certain emotion will also be shared here. I'm hearing on the dance floor, the Four of Cups and the Three of Swords. Let us see what else comes through for your Aquarius. We'll pull a few more cards here. This is again, right, Venus retrograde, and you may find that individuals from the past come through. You may find that people who you meet, you're like, I feel like you are definitely someone that I have, I'm hearing gobbled up in the past, whatever that means. It's like, I've really, I'm hearing connected. I'm hearing, with this, I'm hearing experience as well, this environment as well. I'm hearing it could be an industry for a number of you in the past. I'm hearing past lives here as well. Whatever that may mean for a number of you, always take it as you will. I'm hearing they're on a ghost hunt here with the Fool in reverse and the Five of Cups. You may be really wanting for a number of you to, the feeling is like, I feel like someone I'm hearing is rocking my world, and I want to find out who that is. Very interesting. Whatever that may mean for you, there could be a focus on who is going to be presenting again, who and what they're going to be presenting here. You're leading in here with the Seven of Swords in reverse, Aquarius, the Nine of Wands upright. I'm here. We got to make a major decision. I'm hearing, who do we want to be marrying here? I'm hearing specifically, and it can be, I'm hearing in terms of business. It can be in terms of also, I'm hearing belief. I'm hearing plot line, values here. It's like, what is the philosophy that we want to also be really associating this venture with? Be it related to matters of energy work, spirituality. Is it, what's the vibration going to be that we want to set here as well? In terms of the communication, I'm hearing strongly. And for a number of you, it's like, how are we going to open the conversation and how are we going to close it out? Being a focus, perhaps, again, energetically, vibration. It's like, what's the tone that we want to set? I'm hearing the stage for to hold this. I'm hearing also community event chapter here. I'm hearing lifetime here, feature film with the High Priestess. It's like, we have been making a movie. I'm hearing, my darling, whatever that may mean for you. I'm hearing the Exorcism of Emily Rose. I believe that's a movie. Okay, take it as you will. Aquarius. There's a focus here, perhaps, on what eventually, what has been. You may be dealing with Pisces here, Aquarius. I'm hearing a Pisces from the past. I'm hearing past lifetimes. It's like, I'm hearing I'm hearing told a few stories. I'm hearing in our time, and then ticked the clock again in a certain way. I'm hearing in a whole nother dimension. Whatever that means for you, the world coming out in reverse over the Eight of Cups upright. Ten of Pentacles, a Judgment card. You're making a decision here, Aquarius, it's like, do I want to merge with you? I'm hearing, I'm hearing also want to marry you. I'm hearing, do I want to marry myself as well in this way to this business venture? I'm hearing this vision that I hold. Your focus here, as I'm getting it, is on the premonition of what you communicate, what you communicate will be alluding to. I'm hearing the practice of, and it's like, if I tell them this, what is that going to tell them? I'm hearing of where I'm going to be standing. I'm hearing on that stage together, and the feeling is like, if you're drawing up a contract, Aquarius, you want to be super clear. The Two of Wands in reverse, the Two of Cups upright, the Ace of Wands upright, mirroring the Two of Wands in reverse. There's a focus on what it is that you want to be gauging. I'm hearing setting the very temperature at in that room that you want to hold this conversation in. I'm hearing that for a number of you. There could be a focus on, I'm seeing you as, again, being in control of the way that you are, I'm hearing marketing this in particular. How is it you also want to be planning it. I'm hearing in stages, and I'm hearing values as well. Value system can be a focus here with the Fool. There's somebody though that you feel may have a certain expectation, take it as you will, in however way that might be met, related to the Father of Pentacles. It's like, I feel like I'm hearing Maury, I'm hearing Marnie is watching me, whatever that means for you. The Fool in reverse, looking back at the Ace of Wands. This feeling of there being almost like I'm hearing gulping. I'm hearing it's like there could be this feeling that perhaps somebody is financially involved in a decision that you want to be making. It's like this. It's like you're on stage, Aquarius. You want to say something. You want to perhaps share something that you're feeling, something about what you're feeling, and it's like in being in that space, there is I'm hearing the relevance of your emotional sort of impulsivity, right? It's like, what am I actually feeling that I want to share or communicate, and how I want to do that, perhaps in a physical way. But I'm hearing the past here. I'm hearing bereavement here with the Father of Pentacles. There's a focus on who I'm hearing, again, you may feel as being somewhat related to I'm hearing transmission of data. I'm hearing information, events that you feel you're about to like disclose. And it's like, I'm hearing, are they going to be, I'm hearing docking off points for that, whatever that may mean, whatever way that may be meant for you, as you may perceive it, as another may perceive it. Always take it as you will here, Aquarius. Just back and mention that, and it's always a matter of perception, right? But there's a focus here on the dimension of, I'm hearing also the population that you're, let's say, speaking on behalf of, and that you're speaking to. It's like, what exactly am I sharing here, and what is the world that I'm creating by way of sharing it yet again here? The Death card upright, looking over at the Moon in reverse. Okay, sorry about that. Now, the focus here, as I'm getting it for you, is that there's somewhat of a complicated, I'm hearing community dynamic. I'm hearing also, and it can be like financial. This is the sort of feeling I'm getting for number of you. It's like, I am going to be communicating something on behalf of a certain audience, but I feel like the colors that I use to color the canvas in with, I'm hearing also there could be focus on, I'm hearing energetics, take it as you will, in a certain way is being, I'm hearing spoken on behalf of, or spoken of, considered, take it as you will, in whatever way that may meant for you, by I'm hearing conservatory, the Father of Pentacles. It's like, okay, let's say that there's a certain business also that you are, I'm hearing heralding, something that, let's say, you are harnessing as well, and you may sort of be in charge of a certain, like, I'm seeing it almost as like a community, that it's like, okay, I'm going to be, let's say, I'm partnering up, even creating partnerships in some kind of way, in leading a certain group of people. I'm hearing teamwork, team effort, that in a certain way, Aquarius, you feel like, how is it, I'm hearing that Mother Mary will be watching in on this, whatever that may mean, particularly for a number of you. It's like the Father of Pentacles, though, I'm seeing as almost being like I'm hearing marriage counselor, marriage supporter. It's like somebody who has a degree, I'm hearing, in philosophy as well. I'm hearing the philosophy of marriage. I'm seeing it as almost like somebody, I'm hearing pastor here. It's like somebody who is, I'm hearing Maurice, somebody who like is I'm seeing it as almost like someone who's involved in, it's like a pastor, I'm hearing, I'm seeing, but and take it as you will, again, Aquarius. The feeling is that it's almost like, okay, if I want to be, let's say, if I'm in charge of a certain community or a certain group of people that, let's say, I want to integrate with in some kind of way, how is it that I am operating in the dimension that is authentic and honest as I feel it, but that is still, I'm seeing you, though, Aquarius, like, feeling, yet again, it's this sort of feeling of like if somebody funded or is funding, I'm hearing father here, founding father with Father of Pentacles. It's like if somebody, I'm getting almost like a Washington, I'm hearing monument, memorial sort of feeling here with the Father of Pentacles. Like I'm seeing like Washington DC a lot here as well with the Ace of Swords. It's like something that feels like they're not really here, but I'm hearing can they hear me? I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, whatever that may mean for you. You maybe think you're presenting something and it's almost like, well, how is it that that's going to be also perhaps translated in another, I'm hearing language at another time, I'm hearing in another community, take it as you will. And there could be focus on the past here as well, dear Aquarius. Thank you so much, all of you, for tuning in. Love and light here. Enjoy this period. You've got the Lovers here that's looking up at the Sun of Pentacles here in reverse. There's a focus on who feels like they may be taking a shot in the dark in matters of love. The Sun of Wands in reverse, right behind the Lovers upright. There being perhaps a focus on who also wants to be presenting what. And the feeling is, it's like, are you going to be proposing something to me? If so, what are you going to be exactly proposing, and what is it going to be? Let's say a marriage of I'm hearing ideals two, I'm hearing as well, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like, how is it that we're going to be also connecting, I'm hearing creatively through that process. And I'm seeing you again wanting to wait and see what somebody has to offer you, what somebody has to also explain on behalf of what they have been sort of perhaps not clearly sharing or explaining. And it's like, okay, well, you were just blowing bubbles with the chewing gum, but you never really I'm hearing chewed the talk itself all the way through. And it's like, the feeling is like, I'm seeing you like wanting to have taken, or this may be the energy of someone else as well and around you. It's like someone who, let's say, has a certain, I'm hearing vision or memory as well. I'm hearing emotion as well that they want to, let's say, really communicate about. And it's like, let's, I'm hearing, take the children out to the park and really practice, I'm hearing, our vows together, whatever that may mean for you. Okay, back going to pull a few more cards here for you. You've got a lot of Sagittarius here. I'm hearing soldier, I'm hearing shot eyes here with the Magician, whatever that may mean for you. It's like someone who is really special, as I'm getting it in, I'm hearing in your eyes. It's like, I'm hearing, I just see them as a shooting star. I'm hearing when I speak of them, when I speak to them, I see, like, I'm hearing fairy dust. I'm hearing specifically, and it can be something that you feel is considered to be a potential. I'm hearing also magnetism that can physically, in a physical way or a professional way, financial way as well, especially be and hold a lot of potential. It's like, if you, Aquarius, if you are I'm hearing speaking with someone, I'm hearing specifically who's got a lot of fire in their chart, I'm hearing again who licks their lips, I'm hearing like they want to love you, whatever that may mean for you. I'm hearing that song, 'cause I want to love you like I'm gonna lose you, na 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 na, in time. I wanna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I don't even, are those the lyrics? I believe that's Megan Trainor. That song came through in another reading. Oh, was it Gemini's reading? Okay, nonetheless. Aquarius, we want to make a solution here that we can solve. I'm hearing together. I'm hearing in the boardroom as well. There's a focus here. Again, if there's somebody who you, a fire sign, who you, I'm hearing specifically who you look at. It's like, I'm seeing you like looking at them. But I'm hearing also leaving them. I'm hearing in the dark a little bit, whatever that may mean for you in terms of what you will be sort of, I'm hearing it as like, you're waiting on communicating something. It's like, hold on, I want to save that one plant to pot it in another pot. I'm hearing for the future, whatever that may mean for you. It's like, if you've been waiting on communicating something as well, I'm not saying it as like ghosting someone necessarily, but like indirectly also alluding to a certain potential. The feeling is that I'm hearing we are forecasting a feather or two that this birdie is going to fly with. I'm hearing all the way home, but we're not going to be, I'm hearing practicing how we're going to be presenting the performance that we see with them here. I'm hearing out loud. I'm hearing emotionally yet again. It's like, and I'm hearing that, I get so emotional, baby, every time I think of you. It's like, there's a feeling yet again. I'm seeing you like, if you're dealing with somebody who's got a lot of fire in their chart, Aquarius, it's like you look in their eyes, I'm hearing, and you see Father Time telling the tale of your time, I'm hearing, spent together, that I'm hearing is I'm hearing built to last. I'm hearing I'm hearing at last my love has come along. Aquarius, someone's in love and they don't know how to lick the lollipop to show you that. Okay, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like, take it as you will yet again. It's like, can be taken interpretive rosette in a number of ways. I'm hearing we're grinning, but not in a pretty way about it. In terms of what we feel, we're perhaps feeling a little bit, I'm hearing pressured to sort of open up and change. And the feeling is like there's a pool of water I'm seeing specifically. It's like, and there's perhaps a sense of stagnancy even. I'm seeing it's like there's this lake of love. I'm hearing also of emotion that we haven't yet locked. I'm hearing our sights on, and it's almost like there's been a big elephant in the room here. I'm hearing big ass elephant in the room that we want to sort of I'm hearing break the news to itself, that like, okay, well, this is something that we want to be really also communicating about, and perhaps even making a few I'm hearing breakthroughs with, in terms of how it is that we even operate in this dimension emotionally. I'm hearing conversationally as well. There could be a focus on what it is that you really eventually want to be opening up as a certain conversation that, as you may feel it, holds a lot of potential to take things to the next level here. I'm hearing trance with the lovers here, state. Somebody may be moving here for a number of you. I'm hearing transferring states. The lovers looking up at the Fool in reverse. I'm hearing, do they remember? I'm hearing who I was when I first told them. I'm hearing that I was home again. Very interesting. There could be a focus on what you may have been channeling or communicating with a certain individual at a certain point in time that you felt had a certain, I'm hearing, promise to it. I'm hearing also practice to it on an energetic, emotional level that brought clarity that was in disguise. I'm hearing in a I'm hearing deceptive way, but I'm not seeing it as like in a negative way, like, oh, you deceived me. I'm seeing it as like in a way of the way that they communicated was not or the way that you communicated at a certain point in time, or whoever communicated, being perhaps not even a physical person. Take it as you will. What is physical? Everything is energy, right? But there being a focus, and always take it as you will, Aquarius, on who and what it is that we left behind, as I'm hearing the whisper that really told the tale, to what it is that we would be eventually. I'm hearing teaching in time, the moon in reverse, the hangman in reverse. If you've been experiencing something that has really, like, I'm hearing, I feel like I've been riding on rollerblades. I'm hearing all my life here, specifically with the hangman in reverse, perhaps there being a focus on what you have, and I always take it as you will, again, Aquarius, what it is that you have been experiencing. I'm hearing esoterically what it is that you've also been perhaps researching for a number of you. I'm seeing you like, it's like ever since I'm hearing 15 years young, whatever that may mean for you. I'm seeing again 15 here. I really, and this could be related to the full moon in Aquarius around the 24th of October. Again, it's like something to do about September and October. Something is being, let's say, re-recognized. I'm hearing recognition here, okay? But yet again, it's like, I was researching this one, I'm hearing place ever since I was I'm hearing a little, I'm hearing in a little potty. I'm hearing porter potty as well, whatever that may mean for you. There could have been a focus on where you were, let's say, translating things from. I'm hearing in the past. It could have been another place in time. I'm hearing also location abroad. I'm hearing Father. Oh, too many of you dying. Father. Dun 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 dun. Oh, we can find a way to make this feeling stay. Father. Okay, right, so on and so forth. The Temperance card, though, I'm hearing really it wants to have a talk about things, and this could be, I'm seeing this for a number of you as being something that you want to communicate in a way, in a certain way. I'm hearing perhaps even in a certain language. There being a very strong focus on linguistics here, how it is that you want to carry out a certain message, and you may be really feeling particular about that. I'm getting that perhaps a cross-cultural sort of context can be relevant here. I'm seeing it as like almost like international. I'm hearing international. I'm hearing time zones as well being translated here with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. It's like I'm seeing a room full of people, group of people, large audience as well, who all feel, I'm hearing like they've been birthed together, whatever that may mean for you. I'm hearing brothers, brotherhood, but who have bled different colors. I'm hearing through time, whatever that may mean for you. I'm seeing it like, I'm seeing again a large group. I'm hearing audience hall, community. I'm hearing as well of people who they perhaps even I'm seeing it as like they are international. They come from different, I'm hearing also world-class audiences. I'm hearing families as well. I'm hearing for a number of you, I'm hearing bloodline, brotherhood, crafts. I'm hearing here with the Temperance card, the Justice card in reverse coming through perpendicular to the Temperance card. There could be a focus on communication here. I'm hearing alliances, building bonds, and breaking boundaries in terms of what we believe in. There could be focus on philosophies, perhaps teaching and so on and so forth, mentoring, and you may be making a speech here for a number of you, Aquarius. Okay. The Daughter of Cups here is like, I'm hearing, don't forget that I'm hearing, I also, I'm hearing that I also, okay, that is, that I also, I'm hearing, want to be your bride, whatever that may mean for a number of you. It's like, I'm not just, I'm hearing barking for no reason. I'm hearing outside of the bedroom, whatever that may mean for you. It's like, I really am hearing, I really want something to be I'm hearing made serious here for a number of you, but whatever way that may mean for you, even in a communicative way, like I just want to perhaps perceptively communicate with you about it, the Fool here, about what I feel so much for and what it is that, let's say, is the rhythm that we want to strike here. Physically, I'm hearing also formally and financially, and there could be focus on who may be presenting what. Yet again, there could be a proposal here coming through as well for a number of you. I'm getting that may be a move that someone is considering making, the Fool, mirroring the Two of Cups, okay? If so, there's a focus on perhaps whose approval they may feel that they need to get to make that decision, and it can be their own in a certain way. It's like, how am I going to also, I'm seeing for a number of you, this is related to a past. I'm hearing a home that was once built, and the feeling is like, well, if we're going to be building this home again, I'm hearing again brotherhood here. It's like, who are we perhaps going to be marketing this venture to? Take it as you will. And if you're, let's say, opening up another business, you may be considering what assets and resources you want to be integrating. I'm here channeling, I'm hearing for fabrication here for the future, long term, and you may really be considering who, I'm hearing even what sources you want to be using to launch this venture here. Okay. You're getting very serious about that as well, Aquarius. If you're thinking of starting a new business in a new direction, or even a new home-based business, I'm getting for a number of you as well, you're like taking it super seriously. What is, I'm hearing, going to be the walk? I'm hearing, what's the route that I'm going to be taking to get home? I'm hearing, what's the I'm hearing work atmosphere like? What is the work environment like? What is the I'm hearing the stage going to look like as well? What is the wage going to look like as well? What is the supportive environment as well here going to be looking like financially? And if you're thinking of taking on venture capital, I'm hearing specifically investment firm, you want to know exactly as well where that will time itself out to. And it's like, how are we going to be making, I'm hearing, a mission and a mansion out of this experience in ways that don't make me feel like I have to move physically. I'm hearing at every step and stage that we build something. And it's like, I want to feel that, let's say, there can be lucrative, I'm hearing I'm hearing transportation, transmittable, whatever the meaning for a number of you, like I'm hearing translocomotion. Again, I'm hearing translocation here, the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you are thinking of moving abroad or taking on a job that would require of you to, I'm hearing also communicate, make rounds. I'm hearing rounds abroad. It's like you would really, and the feeling is, I want to ensure for a number of you that, not necessarily just related to like matters abroad, but I would want to make sure, let's say, that if I were to take on this direction, that I could make, I'm hearing, the proper marriage proposal at every stop and station that I speak at. Very interesting. It's like, I want to ensure that I can really make it, I'm hearing, all the way home with what it is that I'm thinking of really manifesting. And Aquarius, I'm hearing Taurus and Virgo here strongly. There's a focus on what it is that you really see a potential for. And this is no joke. I'm hearing this is something that you feel has I'm hearing a supervisor or several to it. And for a number of you, I'm getting this feeling of almost like that you have some sort of startup or some sort of, I'm hearing course as well, that you really like, you have a lot of experience with. I'm hearing also research that's been done. I'm seeing a few contracts already here in place with this. I'm hearing community as well that you may be thinking of taking on to the next chapter. Okay, I'm hearing stage here with the Son of Wands. You may be thinking of who is going to be the, I'm hearing, performer of the partnership, who, in it, take it as you will, who's going to be playing the supportive role and who's going to be taking on the act. It's like, are you going to be acting in it, or am I going to be I'm hearing Ackerman, I'm hearing Wiseman, whatever that means for you. There could be a focus on who's going to be funding it and who's going to be speaking out about it as well. And I'm seeing like a number of individuals wanting to organize an event or being involved in an event that is going to, I'm hearing, be brought all the way back to their hometown, whatever that may mean in particular for you related to the Chariot. What it is that is going to also be and hold a certain, I'm hearing, storyline that is going to be, I'm hearing, is going to be I'm seeing it as almost like started, I'm hearing, in the future of what we have been involved in the past. I'm hearing related to the devil. There's some, for a number of you, you're tapping into something, let's say, that you feel is a point of recognition for a number of you. And somebody, if this is the case for a number of you, if this is something, let's say, you feel you're tapping into from the past that you recognize the potential of, it's like, yeah, I knew that had potential way back then. You may have been dealing with, let's say, someone who had given you also a piece of advice related to this particular environment. I'm hearing venture, particular, even pot, whatever that means for you. I'm hearing plot of land as well, though. I'm getting real estate here being a focus for a number of you, but this is going by so quickly for your Aquarius and you want to slow it down. I'm hearing Christina. I'm hearing crystalline, crystal, whatever that may mean for a number of you. You can feel free to slow the speed down in the dial at the base of this reading. Okay. Nonetheless, though, again, I'm hearing virtual affairs here with the Devil in reverse, the Mother of Cups. There could have been a focus again on what it is that we felt somebody had recommended to us to really keep track of in the future. And it's like, I'm seeing someone like told you, it's like, and this was, let's say, in the past, like, I'm hearing that person, I'm hearing that place has, I'm hearing starting potential, whatever that means for you. It's like them, you're seeing it as like that land, I'm hearing that soil is fertile. And I'm seeing it as almost like, I'm hearing again, it's like, I'm hearing Wiseman. It's like somebody had like a lot, like really like specific advice, but not in a way of it being, let's say, a specialty or like specialized advice, but it being something that was almost like, I'm hearing suggested in a way that is kind of spontaneous almost as well. Like I'm seeing someone may have or it can be your own energy as well, happening on an energetic level, what it is that you feel had a certain source to it that you would eventually be speaking out about. Let me tune in here for you, Aquarius. 1 second. I'm hearing school, schoolyard. I'm hearing hearing here with the Devil in reverse and the Mother of Cups. There's. Let me tune in for you. 1 second, Aquarius. I'm hearing Candy here with the Daughter of Pentacles. Okay, right next to the Devil. There's a focus on perhaps who played a certain role as well in the past that is now being contemplated. I'm hearing revisited, reconsidered, in a way that is okay. It's like there could be a focus as well on financing. How it is that, let's say, somebody is thinking of financing what was alluded to in the past, okay, to hold major potential. Now, you've got here the High Priestess. She's looking up at the Seven of Cups and the Five of Swords, but she's actually not looking up at them. Very interesting. It was like almost as if I could have had this impression of her watching. I'm hearing watching the Seven of Cups and the Five of Swords. And the High Priestess here, though, is looking down on the actual card as an illustration. There's a focus on perhaps what is being alluded to I'm hearing a cycle, as a process, and what it is that, let's say, has no kind of beginning and end to it, as it can be experienced, take it as you will. Maybe something also that is an experience on an energetic, emotional, spiritual level that we feel we can't really like even put our I'm hearing our stamp on in a certain way. It's like we can't label it. We can't label this experience because we technically never entered into it. We never technically tipped over any particular domino in any particular I'm hearing store or room, but we feel like we've I'm hearing tried on every dress. I'm hearing on that I'm hearing routine. I'm hearing a radio show as well. Whatever that means for you. It's like something like you feel very also like I feel like we didn't have to. I'm hearing even make a remark about what it is that we've been experiencing together because we've just been so busy sort of experiencing it for a number of. But I'm getting this feeling for you, Aquarius, of there being almost like a cycle. I'm hearing rhythm again. The High Priestess coming through in reverse, looking over the Tower and the Four of Cups. A rhythm to what has been experienced. Be it even like I feel like I'm hearing our brothers, but we've never actually bled in order to prove that. It's like I feel like we've definitely, I'm hearing, had a few bones. I'm hearing that have been. I'm hearing Chester here. I'm hearing Chestered as well. It's like a few bones that we've broken. I'm hearing in the same places on our back. Whatever that may mean for you, take it as you will. It's like not necessarily in a literal way. I'm hearing legal way as well. Whatever that may mean for a number of you, but I'm seeing it as like you may have, let's say, worked in the same operating room. Take it as you will. You may have been in the same industry. You may have also been working in the same sort of community or I'm hearing living room as well. Back. I'm hearing them again. Back. It's like there's something here that may have been. It's like, do you have the same, like, I'm hearing bruise where I have the same, it's like, do you have the same brace, whatever that means for you, the same sort of like something to do almost like about, not like a scar, but like a scar tissue, I'm hearing specifically. It's like there's something about a certain birthmark here with a Strength card. I'm seeing here, focusing on this figure 8 on the third eye chakra area of the Strength card. It's like there's something about something. It's like I'm seeing it as like the I'm hearing insignia of like the. I'm hearing stock, whatever that may mean for you. I'm hearing stock trading, stockpile. It's like something here, and it's a bit abstract here, Aquarius, take it as you will, and it could be taken, perceived, interpreted a number of ways, but it's like there's something to do perhaps even about a certain philosophy that you both really present or represent in a way where it's like you see this person, you're like, oh yeah, they practice. I'm hearing that specifically, the Five of Swords in reverse, or whatever, the Death card in reverse. It's like something that is also a matter of perception, okay, that can be perceived perhaps physically, okay, in the public. I'm hearing specifically as well. Now there's a focus on perhaps what somebody presents and how it is that they present that. I want to put, let's keep these cards here, a few more notes here right before we trail it out, Aquarius. Okay. I'm hearing how is it that for a number of you, I'm seeing that you may be having a certain negotiation here that is I'm hearing considering what is considered dynamic and at the same time conservative, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm seeing it as like holding, let's say, dynamic potential and also conservative potential. And if you're making a decision, Aquarius, the sort of feeling I'm getting is that you are wanting, let's say, you want to consider what comes of the conversation. I'm hearing you want to also remain considerate of. I'm hearing I'm hearing considerable of. I'm hearing specifically, whatever that may mean for you, what it is that you're presenting and how it is that connects to, I'm hearing, your audience in ways that can eventually be also accounted for, perhaps legally. I'm hearing also communicatively, and in a way that feels, I'm hearing that it speaks, I'm hearing through sound, where it's like they don't just digest intellectually, rationally, logically what it is that I'm communicating, but they really, I'm hearing, are able to sound out the syllables syllables of the space that's being created energetically, harmonically, vibrationally. I'm seeing this as being a group, a network, a community that you want to sort of speak on behalf of. I'm hearing simply. I'm hearing, though, also sweetly. It's like, how is it that we deliver perhaps a certain message as well to our audience in a way that makes the storyline sound, I'm hearing sweet again. It's like, but at the same time, they're being a focus on, well, this is at the end of the day also, I'm hearing a business, I'm hearing a school, a training camp, in whatever way that may be meant for you in particular. It's like, I want to still make obvious that this is going to be something that has I'm hearing wheels on it and needs to move. I'm hearing down the line and into the future. And there could be focus on, again, what it is you're preparing to really perhaps even disclose, what it is that you're thinking of also, let's say, to market in a certain way, with a certain sort of algorithm to it as well, okay? I'm hearing math work here with the Mother of Swords in reverse. There could be focus, I'm hearing, on an algorithm as well, whatever way that we meant for you, be it, I'm hearing, again, in matters of community, I'm hearing computer, I'm hearing analysis. It's like almost like there could be focus on analytics, I'm hearing data analytics as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to your Aquarius. Thank you for connecting. Thank you so much, all of you, for your likes, your shares, your comments. I'm so touched by all of you. Thank you for your subscriptions. I'm so touched by the love and the light that you share, and I read all of your comments. So thank you for connecting, and I highly recommend check out as well your rising or moon sign, as you may find there's further insights there for you into your situation. Again, there could be focus here on the long-term here vision for you, Aquarius. I'm hearing Sagittarius here strongly. And you may be thinking of who you would like to bring on board, perhaps to present, I'm hearing represent a certain model. I'm hearing modulation of your work. I'm hearing also of your organization, whatever that may mean for you, something that you really think. There's something that you think holds a lot of potential here. Also, I'm hearing in terms of the water that it bears, I'm hearing the fruit too. I'm hearing an of, whatever that may mean for you. It's like, what is it exactly, yet again, that we feel we would like to eventually integrate? I'm hearing fabric. I'm hearing the fabric of the experience. I'm seeing also of the I'm hearing the project, okay? It's like, what is it that is actually going to be, it's so interesting. I'm seeing like a woven like canvas that has like water on it, but it's like almost like the stitching is kind of loose, so the water is like almost blending in with the fabric itself. And it's like, how is it that what it is that we, let's say, are also planning for in the long-term future, we are still considering on an emotional level. It's like, then what it is that we're experiencing emotionally, right, being something that is fluid, is something that in a certain way also is I'm hearing somewhat of just a feeling, right? It's like, when we feel something, are we focused on what we are facing? I'm hearing in that moment of feeling it. It's like, are we focused on what we are also making sort of funny about that? Take it as you will, whatever that may mean to go for a number of you. I'm seeing like this, there being a focus on anonymity in terms of communicating what it is that may be experienced on a feeling, sentimental, even energetic, emotional level, and that in a certain way being perhaps a key ingredient, as you may feel at Aquarius, to what it is that you want to really, I'm hearing, set the impression of, I'm hearing, and also gauge, I'm hearing the temperature of perhaps in a certain community. It's like, how are those individuals feeling when they're communicating what it is they are? How is it that they're feeling when they're singing as well? What is it that's actually being communicated? I'm hearing also recognized as potential in that space, and even in I'm hearing in terms of the passion. It's like, what's the passion that's actually being transmitted in those moments? And the feeling is, for a number of you Aquarius, that you could be sort of wanting to speak about very openly and very clearly what the dynamic of professing, I'm hearing professing passion sort of is. I'm hearing professorship, take it as you will as well. It's like, what I'm hearing professorship here specifically with the Mother of Swords in reverse and the Daughter of Wands upright. It's like, what does it mean to profess something? What does it mean to also engage in that dynamic? I'm hearing of the home in a way that holds the conversation but doesn't close it at the same time, where it's like the conversation is not just a matter of disclosing information, but also and first and foremost of I'm hearing pleasure as well. How is it that when we're communicating what it is that we are, that we're channeling again a certain propensity, a certain passion rather, okay? So always take it as well, again, Aquarius, but the feeling I'm getting is that for a number of you, you may want to have a certain, I'm hearing, space that you carve out. I'm seeing also like a certain practice that you set your stage for to make very obvious what your priorities are in this particular project. And I'm seeing it for a number of you as being very much related to what it is that you want to create, yes, in the long term, but also what it is that you want to sort of be the I'm hearing the bread and butter to that baby that's birthed, whatever that may mean in particular for you. It's like, okay, it's not just a matter, let's say, of carving out the cookie, baking it, and then serving it. It's like, what is it that actually goes into that? I'm hearing on an energetic, emotional level, on a sentimental level, on a connective level. And I'm hearing audience here, the Three of Cups in reverse. What is it that I feel I want to creatively capture? I'm hearing the moment of, the emotion of as well. And again, there could be a focus on how you're presenting something, Aquarius, and how what it is you're presenting is almost like representing certain dimensions here. I'm hearing of polarity as well. Very interesting, where it's like, and I'm seeing a group of individuals coming together and they all have different stories. They all have different starting points as well that they tell them through and in. And the focus, as I'm getting it for you, is on how we remain fluid in that environment of sort of speaking on behalf of what we're sharing, while I'm hearing honoring the dimension of discussion that is to be considered passionate, that is to be considered, let's say, a reflection of what we're feeling on a passionate level, what it is that we want to communicate and carry out. So the feeling I'm getting for you here, Aquarius, and a bit abstract here, right? But there being a focus perhaps on what exactly is being translated and communicated, what is actually being also, I'm hearing freelanced here with the Three of Cups in reverse. What it is that is being, one second, Aquarius. Aquarius, for a number of you, there could be a focus here on cleansing. I'm hearing specifically here with the Three of Cups in reverse. There being perhaps a focus on what you feel may need to sort of be like, I'm hearing exhaled. It's like, I'm seeing for a number of you, if you're having a certain talk that speaks of the dimension of emotions, you may want to like keep the air in that room flowing. You may also want to really keep the conversation moving in ways that don't, let's say, or that keep, let's say, again, the level of dynamism and passion very much still alive. And the feeling is, Aquarius, that if something has been somewhat like not frantic, but like frazzled or somewhat fear. I'm hearing, if, let's say, and whatever the moment for you, take it as you will. It's like somewhat of like a fixed, also like a really I'm hearing feeling here, feeling space. The Three of Cups in reverse. It's like, if you're, let's say, opening up this conversation, you may want to, I'm hearing, alleviate certain pressures by way of how it is that a certain emphasis on performance is laid. I'm hearing specifically in how you channel fire energy in particular. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for tuning in. Loving the light here. Enjoy this period, and I'll see you soon. Bye.